Yo, what is going on, peeps? We got grand finals, Slice 2026. Our 2-seed Elijah going against Metal Yoshi, our 3-seed. So here, we're gonna go to Badlands. Elijah, on winner's side, he wins. He's your champion. Metal, gotta go back to back. This is Metal's first Slice appearance as well, and has also made a grand final. So shout out to Metal Yoshi, our Toadstool GOAT. That's our guy, the guy that starts it all, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge honor to have him here, honestly. Like, I think the majority of people that even know about Mario Golf Toadstool Tour online, it comes from Metal.
100%.
So it's like an absolute pleasure to have him here and to have him in Grands going up against one of the best golfers in the world, elijahblue, is an absolute treat. They played earlier in the bracket, went the full 18, and then went another 8 on top of that.
Unbelievable.
And Elijah barely squeaked through. So these two are already familiar with their game styles, and they're obviously familiar with all the different courses, but we'll see how tough this Badlands run is going to be. And I think the big thing right now is going to be stamina, because it is late at night. So we'll see if these guys can stay focused through the tired.
All right, Elijah won. Gonna take 2P.
Who do you normally see here in a Bowser Badlands? What characters are great?
Walu. Sometimes Bowser from the top dogs. We haven't seen any Bowser today, I don't think.
That's interesting.
So I want to say like a Walu, maybe a Wario. I know Metal has been getting comfortable with Wario, so we will see.
Yeah, I do know Wario does have like that trick on hole 1 that we might see.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Let's see if that ends up being the case here. Let's see what characters they ended up choosing.
Here we go. Elijah is pumped. Metal is ready.
All right, we got the Boo and the Walu. So we won't be seeing the Wario trick, but it looks like Boo's going to be going for it themselves thanks to that great curve that they have. I believe that Elijah is Boo and that Metal is Walu.
This could be... I know Metal really likes Boo.
Okay, no, I see his hands are off, so I think it's flipped around.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would pretty much say Metal is Boo. Yeah, we can see it right here.
Okay, so Metal is Boo in this case.
Yep. Switch it.
Boo.
So we got Waluigi as Elijah here. Great win to start off this hole, by the way.
Yeah, the right win to get there, and just gets it right before the fringe. He's going to go for the chip here. And it's a pretty clean chip with the 13 headwind.
Yep, you kind of want this in the back, straight at the pin, but I didn't realize how close Metal got on his tee shot. That's an unbelievable tee shot. Now, this is also just a tough, very, very tough chip in. Gonna leave himself in for birdie. No problem, but wow, do we have an advantage here for... Oh, no, we shorted it.
Oh, the top spin's not enough.
Yeah, the top spin with just a bit of top ball. Probably wasn't going to get there anyways.
And that's tough. You put yourself in a really great position in hole 1. You have a chance to take an early lead and, you know, a couple of bad chips, and it stays even through 1.
Nothing hurts, though. Mind of a goldfish if you're Metal. You just want to let that one go. On to the next hole. That's something else I really love from Metal, though. You've seen, I've seen him play Walu today. I've seen him play Wario today, and now he's going with Boo, which I don't even know if he's played Boo all day. So it just shows you how comfortable Metal is with pretty much every character. But yeah, this looks good.
You know, they're just copying each other's homework here.
Line, yep. Pretty tame pin here.
Yeah, not too crazy wind. And of course, these guys are extremely experienced, so unless the wind's going absolutely insane, they probably have a strat for just about anything.
+1 in the overhit. I like the slice. What does a super back do, though? Is it going to rip? And he got off on the fringe. Honestly, you kind of like that. It's a pretty good look.
Yeah, I find that in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, the fringe can sometimes be better than the green because it just gives you the option of the chip if you really want it. Well, green locks you in.
Not sure if you wanted that overpower. Let's see if it rips back. Beautiful.
Oh, wow, that looked a great approach. But a flat putt, it appears, so that will likely be what Elijah goes for. But of course, the middle putts are really tough.
Yeah, the saving grace here for Elijah is that pin is still in, so you could smack it, hit the pin, and you're chilling. Yep, just like that.
All right, a little bit of a drag to the left, but it shouldn't be any issue.
All right, now here's the big test. We're on hole 3. You got a slight, ever so slight advantage here for Waluigi, but really not an advantage at all. It really depends on the wind. Ooh.
Only 1 mile per hour here.
Yeah, this is big because, as you can see, Metal is going to lay up here. But let's see what... Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, good call on that backspin. Gets it back to the fairway.
This is a big one. Okay, looks like Elijah's not going to go for it. No reason to go for it. That's a tough shot. You're going to have to hit some inputs. You're going to have to hit around a brick wall. You're going to have to be frame perfect pretty much. So I honestly really like this play.
Yeah, the game's still young. You don't have any pressure on you currently.
Yes.
So
the name of the game is make your opponent mess up.
Exactly.
Have them mess up first and play your game. Ooh.
All right, no issue with the lie here, only a +/-1, so they have the ability to hit anywhere they want.
I don't like the hook, but it should go. It's gonna be short.
Who does not get out of the heavy rough. That's going to be tough for the next shot.
I think he'll be okay. He might have that big old, whatever, that mound, that big old brick in the way. And some RNG, but he should be able to get around that.
Yeah, we see a different approach here from Eli. He's going straight for the hole. Probably looking to chip it in right after.
This is huge for Waluigi because if he hit that full power, and just like this, he can barely get it past this little, pretty much hazard in the way. So that's a big difference between Boo and Walu just right there. Because now Walu has a great look for an evil chip-in. Still tough. But you want to give all those looks you can get.
An excellent recovery there from Metal, but now we have a good chip for Eli. Let's see if he can take a lead here.
Yeah, this is a great look. It's not the best green to work with, but you got pretty much no wind. So you hit your line, hit your frames, this should go in. But again, these greens are also tricky.
Yeah, they're going every which way.
Because you could have the perfect line, but it could just bounce like a smidge to the left, a smidge to the right, just kind of like that, even with the hook.
About as close as you can get it without it going in, and barring a missed putt here, it should be another tied hole between these two, which, you know, is what we come to expect.
100%. You know, Elijah's a little bummed about that one, but hey, no harm. Move on.
Yeah, but there's anything about Badlands, we know that at some point there's going to be a nasty hole, and that's going to be the difference maker. Here we just got a par 3s. Got to get around these boos.
This could have been a nasty hole. It's kind of a nasty location, but with like rain and maybe a little bit more wind, it could have been disgusting. But just going to attack it. Look at this. Wow.
Great positioning there. We'll see how the lie affects it with the green, but should be a good putt. Let's see how Walu responds.
It's going to be a little bit of a tester, but man, you take that all day if you're Boo. Now I'm going to try to copy the homework somewhat. Uh-oh. That's got to run. Wow, it does. It just kicks and runs. That's a tester for Elijah.
We see this going uphill and dragging to the right here. So it's going to have to overhit it and then make sure that they move it a bit to the left, but not too much to the left.
Oh my gosh!
So close, a game of inches.
Wow. You know Metal's really bummed. You know, that's a rare miss for Metal.
Yes.
A lot of pressure on the line, and yep. No! Gotta keep it on that high side. Those putts are just so nasty when you're basically just perpendicular from the hole and it's just all break.
Yeah, you can see in the base cam, they're both kind of like, oh man.
Wow.
Did not want to miss those. Because once again, like, you need to get, eventually you got to take a lead, and right now they are playing even.
Yeah, maybe some nerves as well.
And also stamina.
For sure. And you know, not a breakthrough yet. We had that chip in for Metal on 1 that could have taken the lead, and then there on 4. Looking to get a mark on the board. But we love this. We love a good tie game. Zeros. All knotted up.
Yeah, the best thing that you can ask for in a grand finals like this is a competitive match, and that's what we'll get.
Man, I would love to see another, like, what, 26 holes from these guys again. I don't think we've ever went that deep in a slice. That's got to be a slice record. Don't quote me. But that was like 26 holes. I don't think we've ever gotten that far. And that low-key might be a record for among Toasty Tour in the online scene as well. So
yeah, a big thing here for Metal, though, is that is their second burnt power. That's going to be really huge, especially with some of the holes later on. You don't want to be losing these power shots, as they can be their only way to keep up with your opponent.
And it can really mess you up mentally, because then you want to like try to conserve. You might want to try to play regular shots, and you might be used to your power shot because you get the height, you get a softer land. So I know that was kind of a problem for me today. You lose the powers, it might stick on the back of your mind.
Yeah, meanwhile, Eli is just hitting these frames and getting it right by, and even gets the fringe just in case. But this should be a nice putt.
It's a great look.
All right, a little bit of drag to the right here is where nerves can come into play.
It's got to break.
Oh,
nice.
Thank goodness.
Man, we're through 5, and I still have yet to yell out bang here. I might have to just force one.
Look at this drive back. Under the flops.
All right. That should be okay. Wind's going to take it. Yeah, that's perfect, because you kind of want to get in between all 3 of these thwomps. Third one has some height, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. Ooh, a little bit of an aggressive line here from Elijah.
Yeah, it looks like trying to get through the thwomps.
Yeah, I like this a lot better, especially with Waluigi. I'm always a big fan of safe play. Sit. Oh, wow, doesn't hit the fast fairway just before it.
Okay, but it should not be any issue here. Should be able to get to the green, although we do have this 15-mile-per-hour wind to contend with.
Ooh, the hook. And it's going to zip back. Money. All right, now all the pressure on a Metal.
Yeah, making sure to get a good look at those grid lines on the green, because every single green in Bowser's is killer, so even being 1 or 2 feet off can determine a hole.
I also think one of the beauties of match play is that you just kind of go back and forth of putting pressure on your opponent. Even if you're 1 down, even if you're 2 up, this or that, like being able to put that first shot on the green, just you're applying so much pressure, and that's a bang here from Metal. Nice and
there
easy.
It is. That was the force. A nice little fringe putt.
Had to just sneak it in there. Nothing exciting yet. And yeah, there it is. All right.
It's just nice to see masters at the top of their craft.
I know. It's beautiful.
Just, like, you know that they have been playing these games for hours upon hours upon hours, literally in the thousands. So, ooh, man, look at this whole location.
Yeah, this is a tough pin. Somewhat moderate wind, so it's not horrible. I'm not a fan of this hole in general, so this could very well be a swing hole. 1/3 through this round. All knotted up. Oh, look at this.
Wow, within 7.
And this is one of the biggest pressure shots of the match, for sure. Going first, sticking it on a par 3 is just so huge. Smashes the frames. Gonna be a little left. Look at that bounce, a little bit to the right.
Okay.
A little bit of a tester.
Especially considering how close Boo is, likely this putt would decide the hole.
100%.
Gets it
Very
in.
nice. Very nice.
And this should not be an issue for Metal.
Yep, just don't be complacent. Yep, because it's definitely going to snap at that last second, but put enough power on it, no problem. Uh-oh, here we go.
The big volcano hole.
Okay. Ooh, we got a nasty pin. We got the hardest pin.
We do have a little bit of help on getting up to the top here with that 10-mile-per-hour wind going forward.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's like the first big miss that we've seen.
Is that fringe? No, it's just going to be hella short into the rough. This is a big opportunity for Elijah.
Yeah, if we get into the fairway here, getting that nice power shot, we probably can go all the way to the green with it. So this could be a huge moment for Eli to take a lead.
Yeah, this is huge. If he sticks his fairway, has a clean lie, he's got a lot of options. This is beautiful. I love the under hit. It's just going to roll right to the center, maybe to the front.
Nails it.
Yeah, perfect. Clean lie. That's the biggest thing you want if you're Elijah as well.
Yeah, plus 10 here. And we see that they're going to have to go an alternate route just to get back onto the fairway.
The only saving grace thing here for Metal is that it's the middle pin. So getting an eagle here for Elijah is still very, very tough. But obviously, you want to be in his shoes right now.
Yeah, because look at this. All the way to the green with this next shot.
Now you can play this like, what is it, sand 7 on that poison pin all the way to the left. You can kind of do what he's doing. Yes, he's going to lay up and just try to get that eagle putt, that eagle look, whatever it may be. Yes, and now he's got a chip. It's not the best look, but hey, you cannot complain. You got a great eagle look.
Yeah, and you're still not out of it if you're Metal. If you can get a good approach here and then Eli messes up, then you could set yourself up for a nice putt to tie.
Another hook. It's right at the pin.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about, a beauty, and now the pressure is on Eli to convert here.
Not a horrible look. It's not horrible, but it's not the green.
Again, it's the green.
Yeah, it's just that green sloping hard right to left. It's not what you want to see, but I mean, if anyone can nail this, it's Elijah.
And it also has to adjust to that ±5. Got a +3 here.
+3 honestly might help him ever so slightly.
But again, there's that green. It pulls it a little bit to the left, and like we said, Metal was able to recover, gets the putt in, and it's another tied hole going into hole 9.
Yeah, that was the benefit there for Metal, having that middle pin.
But once again, the big thing that I've noticed here is that was another burned power shot. So he's down to 3.
Wow, okay, yeah. So we're not even at the turn.
So even though he's not losing in points, he's losing in the power shot. And if we get to the later holes and he's not able to use those, it's going to be a huge disadvantage.
Especially earlier in the tournament, they went to 26 holes, so you're going to want every single power you need.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Eli has not missed. He's not missed a single power shot. I hope I didn't just jinx it. Please make it so I didn't jinx it. Yeah, he's too locked in. He's too locked in. He can't even hear.
It's got to sit. It's got to sit. It's got to sit.
Oh, is that going to go to the rough? It does. Too much of a backspin.
And we got back pin. This might be really trouble for Elijah. Look at this.
A little bit of top ball. With the backspin. What a beaut.
All right.
Can he get up there?
Okay. The biggest thing here is the RNG.
You hate to see it come down to that, but that's what happens when you end up in these lies.
Wow, the 4-wood. If anything, I think Elijah wants to see like a -1. The overhit's good. Hook, I don't know.
Into the bunker.
Honestly, not bad at all. The fact that he got that far to the back of the green, middle of the green, is huge.
Yeah, definitely a playable chip here.
Because if you're short of this bunker, left of the green, that's a tough chip. At least a little bit harder than what this is.
Gets it in. Bang! Amazing recovery there. And once again, we have gone through the full front half. The front 9 is done, and we are still tied. These two are
This is just what you love to see, especially on Badlands. Zeros going to the back 9. Money frames.
Yeah, I know a lot of people back in the day, they get to this course and a good score is like +5. So seeing these guys staying even, getting these birdies, getting these eagles on top of it, like, it's so impressive.
Yeah, you see a lot of 5-4, 6-4, 6-5s here. It's just great golf. Oh, okay. Some adversity here for Elijah.
Yeah, that +5 crater going to add a little bit of adversity. Gonna try and get it over that left thwomp.
At least he's got 0 mile/hour wind. That's the biggest thing with this RNG right now. Still hate to see it.
Only a +2.
Stay left. Is that going to be bunker? Yep.
Indeed.
Again, I think it's another okay look.
Yeah, the big thing with bunkers is you just don't want to get too close to that lip, because that's when chips become almost impossible, because it like gets hit right into that lip.
Looking for another back-to-back bang here for Elijah. I like the overhit. I don't necessarily like the slide or the hook.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be sending him pretty far up this green and can't even get to the fringe. So this is a long putt, and this might be our first instance of there being separation between these two players.
Is there a fast fairway right before the green? What was, I can't believe that took a big bounce like that. Bang!
Now this is what separates the men from the boys. What separates the champions from second place.
This is a big putt, double breaker. Oh! Bang!
Nothing can stop these two.
All right, I had to pull out the bang there. This is a tough hole. This is probably the toughest par 3 on the course, at least in my opinion.
Green. There's so little green to work with here.
I don't like the shot shape of this.
Yeah, it doesn't even get to the fringe.
Not
again,
too
it's
bad.
Not bad at chip.
It's not bad.
These two have been chipping it like a champion, so they should be able to convert. We'll see how Eli responds. They're going more left here.
Gotta hit his frame here, or he's gonna be short. +1 is okay, because if anything, you'll be on the backside, but this might just stick the green. Check this out. Oh!
You love to see that.
What a gnarly bounce. If anything, I thought that was gonna bounce to the left.
Oh, that little bit, that little itty bit.
This is huge for Elijah to go 1 up. Elijah's happy. There it is. 1-0. That's a great shot, man. You got to give props to Elijah on that hole. That's so hard to stick it. Another 0 mile/hour wind hole here.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of those on this round. And finally, right here, this is where pressure can be applied.
Yes.
We have a lead, and you can either try to play it safe to keep it, or you can really push your advantage and make them go for some difficult shots, especially since, once again, only 3 power shots in the bank.
Yeah. This is a very tough hole as well. The green, depending on the pin location, is just gnarly. It looks like we got a front pin location. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad one. I'm pretty sure you want to see that one, but that also could be the one that just has the nasty break, invisible break. Ooh, the hook. Oh no. Okay, we clear it. Okay. Thought we were a little short there for a second.
Yeah,
Clean
you do not
line.
want to hit that bob. If you get to that lower level on the left, you might as well give up the round. So both of them converting there was huge, and now it's all about the approach.
Yeah, I think this is this should be a good pin location. You just don't want to be left of this pin. I think that's where it gets a little dicey.
It hits the frames. Let's see where it ends up.
Yeah, big -1.
Beauty.
Yep. Money. And again, talk about pressure. Right back onto Metal Yoshi. Steps up, confident.
Oh!
Bang! Unbelievable!
We had a lead for 1 hole, and then Metal pulls off some trickery.
The Metal Yoshi we know and love. Unbelievable. That is massive.
Eli cannot help but just shake his head and smile. You can't say anything bad about that.
Yeah, you gotta tip the cap there.
Oh, and a
That's
lucky bounce
huge.
there, dude. Gets
That's a
back on the
member's
fairway.
bounce right there, but he's got dirt, which kind of sucks. But you're in the fairway. Big thing here for Elijah is you're kind of shocked that happened. It kind of...
Yeah, that's the type of stuff that rattles you.
Yeah, it just rattles you. The big thing for Elijah is stay composed. Nothing you can do about it. Memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, but
Flush it
difference
down the
here,
toilet.
we got good lie on one, bad lie on another. Only ±2, but it will make a difference going through these grades.
And I was wondering, we're going to have problems here. This is a big development for Elijah. We could just be trading blows here in the back nine. This is a humongous shot.
Yeah, you see here, I mean, one of the scariest holes in the entire game. Getting through these grades, you have to hit your frames, or else you're going right into the lava, and then the hole might be it.
Fortunately for Elijah here, he's got a really, really clean look through the middle of the fence, so let's see what he can do here. And hopefully I did not jinx it.
Gets it through,
It's
but where's
gotta
it gonna
go. It's gonna go.
Didn't go with the backspin though, so it's gonna be in the heavy rough.
And an okay look. It's 15 yards, but those flat greens is what you want. Can you do it again?
That would no way.
My goodness gracious.
All
All
right,
right.
good putt, and then we got ±6 to work with here with that 7-mile-per-hour wind.
Not the flattest green, but you're actually pretty happy looking at this.
Yeah, this would be a huge statement from Eli saying, look, that was a nice shot last hole.
I like the slice.
+7, it needed to be +8.
Maybe one frame of slice does it there. All right. Holy cow.
Yeah, they both survive a couple of tough shots. And we are still even through 13.
It's just an unbelievable hole out from Metal. I cannot get over that.
Yeah, that's one of the shots of
just-
the tournament for sure.
Yeah, that gives them all the momentum, especially in grands too. When you do that in grands, it's just the
It's
best
insane.
feeling ever. When you can't really get much going and then you see that, it's just beautiful.
Gets into the rough here with that super top spin.
And I think we have trouble. I don't know if he gets to the green. If anything, he's gonna have to like use that bridge, I believe.
Yeah, and we see Eli here, you know, hey, I just need to get onto the fairway here.
Yep.
So going to be aiming it more towards the middle of the fairway.
Something
Or is
safe.
he gonna go high?
I love the this route, the high route, the high road. I love going up here. It's got to sit. It
Gets
does.
there, does not interact with the swamp, which is huge.
A little bit of dirt, but hey, better than some mud or a crater. This is really big because we don't know what Metal is going to be able to pull off here. I'm thinking this and a little bit of backspin. Misses the frame.
Oh no! Goes into the bunker on the low end.
He might be able to chip on that, but I have no idea. Does he get here?
With a -4, it's gonna be tough. Maybe with a bounce
Yeah,
off
if he uses
bridge.
the bridge, it's going to be fucking money.
Look at this
Yeah.
guy! Oh,
Off
within
the
3,
bridge.
dude! Get this guy
Holy
a freaking medal.
cow.
I can't believe this guy. Within 3, off the bridge. He could have been a hole out. Like that's how close
This
he
is
got.
disgusting. He just knows all the tricks.
All right, and you see here, the only real option is having to do a big putt off that wall.
Yeah.
And it gets sent the other way. So this might be where Metal takes a lead, barring a really great chip in and a rough putt. But within 3, I don't think he's going to be missing.
Yeah, I'm just shocked that that slice just went off, completely off of the green.
All right, and just like that, Metal for the first time this game has taken
Yup.
the lead.
All right, trading blows here in the back nine, 2-1.
All right, now the tough thing here is that now that you're up, your opponent gets to watch your shots, so shot placements can be very important.
And the thing to pay attention to here is how just rapid fire Metal is going. That he is just showing all signs of confidence right now. When he is just firing on all cylinders, not even letting you get a look at at the shop for some homework. It's just, you know he's coming to play.
Yeah, once again, the wins have been pretty steady so far this game. No real crazy wins into the 18 through 20 range. A lot of in between the 0 and 7. So that's giving them a bit of a break.
Maybe a little too much bottom ball, but look at that bounce, man.
Gorgeous.
And it came down enough where it should give him a bit better of a look than being up high and having that snapper.
All right, goes for the super backspin here. Let's see how much of an impact that makes.
Oh, look at this bad boy. Watch this. Oh, it didn't come down all the way. All right.
All right, shouldn't be too tough of a putt.
Goes after it.
Gets it in.
All right, this is all right. Not as big as a tester as I thought it would be, but still, it's still gotta knock these down.
Yeah, once again, this is where the stress can come in. Now you're down, and these types of mistakes can be killer. And now suddenly up 2. It took us so long to get any separation, and now a 2-hole lead with only 3 to go.
Yeah, Metal wins this. We're going to a reset.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Of course, we would go into a reset. Oh, just next to that Womp's foot.
Big thing here for Metal is that this is such a long par 5 that you don't really have to worry about Waluigi getting there in 2.
Off the Thwomp, but avoids having Thwomp smash into it, which would have affected the lie.
Not a huge problem here for Elijah.
Does have to watch for the arm, though.
Definitely would have loved to get on the green in 2. Oh, no.
Avoids the plant.
Okay.
But gets into the rock.
120 out, though. But we might have some problems getting over that Thwomp. I have no idea. I think we're fine.
And this is the first time that we're really seeing Wind come into play here with a 15 miles per hour.
This is
they
big.
are adjusted to it.
And he
gets Thwomped.
He's going to knock it down and then not get cratered because he was just past it.
Oh, he did not get whomped.
No.
Wow. Perfect placement.
Yeah, and it's going to clear that away from him, so that's actually really huge. Go in. Good shot.
Yeah, did avoid the whomp. Just under it. Wow.
Can Metal just end this right here? He's just going for it. Oh, dude, honestly, maybe no slice.
No, but this is huge. I mean, you're keeping up with him, and now with 2 holes to go, I believe the next one is Dormy.
Yep, on 17 here. Not my favorite hole. Let's see how they play. Are they gonna go far right, or are they gonna go where the Thwomp is? Ooh.
Yeah, so for those not in the know, all Metal needs to do here is tie the hole, and he takes the game, and we go to the reset.
Is he just gonna go for a... Oh, look at this play.
Again, avoids the whomp.
I really liked. I was wondering what he was doing. I thought he was just going to get a crater. I don't think I've ever seen that play before. Yes, it's going to free up Elijah, but man, I really like that shot from Metal. Oh, no.
Right into the wall, too. A rough lie.
No. All Metal's got to do now is just put it close, and this should wrap it up, and we should be going to a reset. Oh, just end it.
Oh, man, with the pin shot on top of it.
Dude, Metal is an absolute stick right now.
Is there anything Eli can do in this situation? It does not. Look at this. The best thing that they can do is lay it up before the green, but they're so close to... Oh, it doesn't even get there.
Yeah, had to lay up. Now you just have to make it and just hope a flop from Metal Yoshi. But that should do it. Wow. Metal going to reset the bracket.
Yeah, I mean, you got a 2-putt here, so no problem.
Beautiful.
Gets it in there. We are going to a reset.
All right.
Yoshi,
Reset.
The old GOAT showing the new blood that they're here to play. And the crowd loves it. We are going to another round.
I think we're going right back to Badlands. Let me check in.
Yeah, we will likely see the same characters if they do go back to Badlands. I mean, you already did close to a full 18 with them, so you've got their mechanics stuck in your head.
We are going back to Badlands.
Oh, look at this. We got the lefty Wario pick. The double lefty Wario pick. Is this happening?
And that's the thing I was talking about, Metal. He just loves going from character to character. He just killed it with Boo. And he's switching it up. It just shows.
You gotta love that. Show the people something new. So both going with the lefty Wario, and this is what we were talking about earlier in the game. This is the lefty Wario strat, getting this curve.
All right, Elijah's starting things off for us.
Yeah.
Ravian. Switch them. Elijah's bottom. Yeah, whatever works. I have no idea.
I think Metal was the one that just hit, so
I couldn't tell you. No.
No. Oh, but a big mistake here. Does not get the lefty Wario strat, and that effectively ends the hole. So let's see.
I respect Elijah going for it.
So that was Elijah going for that. And so now Metal right away with the lead.
Plenty of
time. It took
time.
them forever to get a whole lead, and now right away.
That's the thing, though. I love seeing that from Elijah. He's just going for it. He's going for the win. He's here to win. So by the end of the day, you cannot beat yourself up if you're Elijah after that one.
Nice shot.
Ugh.
Yeah, so obviously we have talked about almost every single hole here. So the big differences here are just going to be what lies they get. In this case, Crater, and that 80-mile-per-hour wind coming right at you.
The +1. Beautiful.
Yeah, still looks great. Would have liked a super backspin there, but
Wario with that no spin, really.
Yeah, so it is Metal Yoshi up on the top. We'll see how he responds. Lovely. Yeah, long putt here, but not too much resistance. Oh, the tough thing here with choosing Wario is that you can't quite see your putts thanks to that big old mitt. Gets it in though. In the words of Crips, East flat, so no issue there.
All right. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, so this is the strat that you were talking about before, going for this brick wall.
No wind, and you got more power. This is beautiful.
Yeah, get the bounce right off, and that sets you up real nice for the second shot.
Fundamental shot here for these two.
Going for the reset again, and once again, it is
money.
Yeah.
Hit it. Yep. Even better look. Oh my gosh, another bad lie for
Crater.
Elijah.
The RNG is going against him this time. All right, once again, 0 wins, so no real resistance here. What you see is what you get with this next shot.
Yeah, you might see some dirty side spin here. Let's see what he can cook up. Big +2.
Gets the backspin to land on that fringe, and now you have chip as an option.
Definitely a tester, but you're over there. Gonna do the same thing.
Let's see, any real difference here? No, also gets on the fringe, just about the same spot.
You're gonna get somewhat of a look, but not like the best.
Yeah, he is playing with a bit of house money being up 1, so he's gonna go for the putt. Not enough power though.
Here we go.
So this gives Eli an opening.
Big chance for Elijah here.
Yeah, Metal a fan of the fringe putts. It might cost him here though.
Yeah, this is a tough look. He doesn't like it.
and for
Yeah.
good reason. Once again, we saw that early in the last round too, where you have these little opportunities and you just don't convert. And we saw it really come into play last round, where once Metal started stacking up the points, he didn't have any way to respond.
All right. Still 1-0 here. Oh, here we go. Nasty.
Look at this hole placement.
Nasty.
So obviously you do not want to overhit it and hit that bomb, or else you're going to get exploded into next week.
See
And
what
with this
line he's gonna go
18
for.
mile per hour wind.
Oh, look at that adjustment.
Where is this going to land?
No idea.
Does not hit the bomb.
Ooh.
So close.
That's really rough being up there.
And again, this gives Eli a chance. But this is just a tough par 3 to adjust to, so it's really going to come down to hitting your frames. You can see now that we're in that second set, they're taking their time with each shot.
A little too powerful.
And there's the bomb.
Sit
Kaboom.
down. See you
Goes
later.
into the drink.
Wow. Big break there from Metal.
Roll, no, does not roll it in, but you know,
Oh, this is huge, actually.
yeah, actually that is true. So
You get a good lie.
you get this in, and then it's just
Good
a tight
drop.
hole. So not the end of the world, but still need to get this chip.
Plus 4, a little bit of bottom. Should be fine. Bang!
Nice save from Eli there, because going down too early could have been killer. Instead, he's able to survive, and it keeps it a 1-hole lead. I will likely see them go for the same area here. Just try to get up on that mound into the fairway.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Gets there. No issue with the lie.
Good pin.
And a great response. The both
Oh
where they need to
my
be.
gosh, it won't end for Elijah.
The game
That's his third
the game
one.
is playing favorites for sure. They saw that sick chip from the last round, and they're like, we know who we want.
That's just brutal. 3 already of the. It's not even the dirt ones, it's the mud balls. I mean, still lucky that it's not a crater, I guess, but it's just, it still makes you sick to your stomach.
Yeah, and it really speaks to the reaction of these players to be able to see whatever the plus minus is, and then be able to react with whatever type of spin on the ball that they can make it. So in this case, a -2 decides
it's
not to
gotta
put spin
go.
in, and it's going to hit the bomb again.
Wow.
Has to contend with this Heath here. Does not have to worry about it. Gets to get in.
Bang!
Ooh. Saves
Exactly
this hole.
what Elijah needed. Man, if you're Elijah, that feels good. Keeps him in this game, 100%.
That is so huge, man. And now, once again, the momentum has completely
like-
shifted. Hitting those shots, like, everyone's
100%.
on your side immediately.
It's just so big for your mental, especially when you kind of spiraled at the end of the last match. Metal hit a fantastic shot. Like, it's just something you needed to see there if you were Elijah. And now he's got another bad lie, even though it's from a thwomp.
Yeah, trying to get it in between there up here, and just went a little bit too far with that top spin.
Uh-oh.
Into the bunker. So both going to have to deal with some tough lies, a plus or minus 8.
Oh, wait, this is Metal, right? With the...
Oh, at the top. Oh, so this is Thwomp with the, this is Metal with the Thwomp, yeah.
Yep, my bad.
Well, once again, both still with tough lies, so... But a very lucky RNG here with a 0%.
Yeah, that was really nice.
So let's see how it treats. I mean, if we have a trend here, we're going to be not seeing a great shot. But let's see what happens.
Let's let Elijah cook here. Hopefully he gets some good RNG plus 8.
Oh my God!
Like,
Nothing you can do about that.
honestly, not a horrible plus 8. All right.
Able to, yeah, this is a pretty easy chip, I'd say.
Yeah, Elijah's been living right here, right on the side of the edges. He's gonna give me a nice old bang here. Bang! Good one there for Ely.
Yep, and no issue here with this putt. So once again, staying even. There's only one hole difference between these two, especially considering the types of shots that we were seeing, and especially the RNG that Eli's been having. Only down one going into hole 7.
Ooh, more?
Here's the rain, our first rain hole.
But no wind. A lot of no wind in this grand finals so far.
Yeah, so pretty lucky situation. You get the rain, but no wind on a par 3. So of course the putt is going to be important, but with the way that these guys can approach, it really shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Something I'd love to see here is a hole-in-one in grand finals. Let's see how
that would be incredible.
How badly we can manifest this in a really nasty hole. Gotta kick left and gotta go.
Yeah, not in that rain. It ain't going anywhere. Let's see. What is the screen looking like? Oh.
Not too bad. It's not going to break as much because of the rain. But it's still a very, very tough putt.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to go for the full 30. Hopefully not having to go to a middle putt, because those things are really tough to time.
Also, the big annoying thing for me here is that you can't even see the hole when you're trying to line things up because of his hand.
The big old Wario mitt.
Yeah, but that is huge for Elijah.
Yeah, nails that. Metal nails this. Going into hole 8. Only down 1 is Elijah.
Fighting the RNG.
Yeah, fighting all the elements on top of going against Metal. Okay, and a similar win to the last one, so very advantageous for both players to get to this fairway.
Wonder what pin we got here. I want to say left pin, but no idea. This could be trouble.
Yeah,
this is trouble.
Quite a bit.
Wow, Metal. What is that? 0 for 2? Going for that fairway up here?
Yeah,
Let's see.
We did see last round that it wasn't a death sentence, but it does give Elijah a chance to tie it up.
Big development here for Ely. This should be okay. Okay, my heart was dropping for a bad lie there. Can't lie.
Yeah, ±5. Similar situation to last time. We're just going to lay it up onto this lower fairway. Although it's just really a strange camera going on here.
Ooh,
just
should be fine.
Showing it off to everybody in the screen.
All right, what pin do we have? Okay, this is a good pin. It's the right pin. So now Elijah can attack this.
Yeah, and finally a decent lie here. Only a ±1. Wins in your favor. So a huge moment for Eli to possibly tie this back up.
And it's, oh my gosh. That like cut scene, that second cut scene.
I thought it was going into the lava, especially with that backspin. All right, but we've seen him do it before.
He left of the pin. All right, big bang opportunity here for Elijah. If you want to see one fall, this is the one you want to see fall.
Yeah, though he has had a little bit of issue, being like 1 or 2 frames off, coming back onto the accuracy. So just gotta get those nerves of steel going and nail this chip.
This is a tough look too. Kind of nice win to have it pushed to the left just a smidge with left to right. Slope.
Again, a little bit of a slice, but
bang! Elijah loves it. There we go, ones. On to 9.
All right, nothing too crazy here from the elements. Just going to try and get it up near that ba-bomb.
Good top spin.
Great look. And then we will likely see them copy each other's homework here. Yes, indeed.
Top spin. Should be money. Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Okay, okay.
Goes a little bit farther there. Let's see this hole. it's closer inside, much easier than the last round.
Yeah, you want to see this pin.
Nice shot.
All right, Elijah just living there right outside the green. Comfortable with his chips.
Yeah, and first time we see Metal with a little bit of a divot here. Let's see how that affects the shot.
It's a big +1. He might be going for a hole out here.
Ooh.
Yep. That pin, that hole is like the one where you're pin seeking for sure.
I mean,
That's like
once again, that's a huge spike of adrenaline if you get that thing. Especially considering how nice of a chip this looks. Like, it looks like this was going to be a tie hole. So if you get that hole out, that would have been amazing.
Yeah. And Elijah with the 6-iron. Was down to his 3-iron. He loves that play, but now with the 6.
Yeah, this is one of the things that really impresses me with golfers. It's just like, look at how quickly you have to press that B button. Going with like 6 yards, and they're able to still hit their frames. It's so impressive. I could never.
And on top of that, even if a little miss hit, you'll see in the bottom right them moving that impact on the ball. It's just insane.
Yeah, he understands how big of a chip this is because Metal's putt looks to be pretty clean. So. Oh, does he get there still?
Hey! Short of the power, super top spin with a little bit of a bottom ball or top ball is gonna do it.
And a story so nice, we're seeing it twice through the front 9. They are still even.
Here we go, our last 9 here.
All right, we do have a pretty big wind pushing forward, so that's going to make these drives fly.
It's a good miss hit.
The big thing here is just avoiding these bunks. I mean, any little bit of a mistake, change in lie, can be the difference between a whole win and a whole loss, or even just trying to keep it even.
I like the overhit, just to be safe.
All right, fast fairway doesn't make an issue there. Did we get a bad lie?
Yeah.
Yeah. This time with Metal, though.
Yeah, Metal now taking the turn of going through the RNG bus.
Yeah, we can't say that Toastal Tour isn't fair. Now it's starting to even out a little bit.
I would like to see the line be a little smidge more to the left. I feel like this is going to be right of the pin. But just barely.
Super backspin. Can we get close?
And
yes,
it's gonna backspin right, funnel right at the hole. So who am I? Elijah taking a sip. Love that shot. Oh, he's got the fast fairway dirt, which is just horrible RNG. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, it's zooming,
Dude,
but not a bad shot.
Look at Metal. He pulls out all the tricks when he has to. That's just a veteran player out of Metal Yoshi. Like a lot of people have lose that hole. A lot of people just straight up lose that hole. He used the fast fairway to his advantage. Got him in a nice spot, and we pushed the hole.
Yeah, and we saw that before in that one hole, using the bridge and getting an incredible approach. So using every facet of the course there is advantage.
All right, back to 11.
With the Koopa Clown car.
Elijah took this hole before the reset.
Yeah, power shots not coming into play too much. They're both just about even.
That's a big +1. Go in.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, a lip out hole in one.
Game hates us, man. We wanted to see all in one at Slice 2026, and they just won't let us.
Man, that would have been
Oh, is this going to go bunker?
High.
It does.
I think this is an okay look, though. Yep.
All right, so Metal with the chip here.
Should be pretty doable for Metal. Uh-oh. Oh!
The lip. And just like that, Eli
with a tap-in birdie.
Yeah. So even though he misses the hole-in-one, still gets the result that he wants and takes the lead here late in this second round.
Wow. All right, I think this is the pin that has a nasty green look. Wherever you're putting from, I believe.
Nice shot.
See, nailing it, getting right onto that fast fairway.
Ooh, that's another nasty lie.
Oh, no.
And that's a fast fairway nasty lie. So that's what Metal had to deal with.
Yeah,
it's going to be like a plus or minus 5.
Dang. So like, what kind of is that like a big difference in terms of like
Yes.
what are the differences between
So,
a
like-
crater on the regular fairway and a fast fairway?
Again, what is
Wow.
going on? Okay, maybe I am lying. I have no idea. Okay, so there's no dirt on this one. So I think it plays the same. I'm pretty sure there was just dirt on the last one. Made
Yes.
it a little bit more a bit.
Yeah. So
Of a
on
challenge.
higher RNG, it does make more of an impact.
Yes.
Okay, let's see the shot from Eli. Beauty.
That's a nasty putt. That's a nasty putt. That is a tester.
Ooh, really?
All right.
Oh, but Metal looks like he's aiming around that same area, so both of them are going to have to work for it.
It's a good +1. Not sure about the hook.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Ooh,
A little
man,
bit
look at
better of a
this.
look, but yeah. I think Elijah has a really tough look. Nice fists.
You know he's got a hand grip at home.
This is a big putt.
Adding a little bit more juice to get up this hill. Nails it. And now look at this putt
Yeah, this
for
is a
Eli
nasty
on
putt.
that
Yes,
hill, man.
this is what I was talking about. I think if you're on the other side of the green, it's kind of a dirtier look, but this is still disgusting.
Yeah, it could very easily lip out. Nails it.
Bang! Very nice putt.
All right, so fighting through adversity is Eli. Keeps the one-hole lead going into hole 13. And we're back with the fences. 12 miles per hour wind.
Not sure if you want to land on this the fast fairway here. Elijah knows ball better than me. Yep, money. And that should be money for Wario's shot shape as well. See where this one goes. Hoping for a good lie.
Oh, is this gonna go into the rough?
Nope.
No.
Had a great
right
kick.
about where
And
it
a
needs to be.
crater.
No, and a plus
Oh
8,
my
minus
gosh,
8.
can't go for it.
That is killer for Metal.
That is just
especially being down a
disgusting.
hole.
And that's the big controversy in the Discord. You get a par 5, and then he gets
No way.
mud. Oh my RNG this round is disgusting.
Yeah, both players feeling it. Eli early, Metal late.
This is huge for Elijah. Because now Metal has a tough look at sticking that for birdie.
Yeah, but again, this is where you really need to hit those frames. One bad
100%.
hook, one bad slice, and you're
Yep.
hitting that fence, and it could all be for naught.
You stick this, you're feeling like you're on top of the world if you're Elijah. -1, I think you're gonna love. All right.
All right, I mean, much better situation
Yep.
than Metal is in right now with dealing with another crater, plus -5. And also having to deal with this wind. Just goes for it.
-1 at the under hit, gonna just let it roll.
Wow. Still a great approach.
Yep. Okay.
But right, but this is what
This is
will
all on
settle it
Elijah's
here.
shoulders.
Yeah, green's not going to help you much out here.
Yep, he controls his destiny. You bang this, you're up 2 with what, 5 to go? Ah.
Nice shot.
Oh, overhits it.
Ooh, now he kind of got a tester.
Yeah, if you get it past the hole here, you're probably going back into the bunker, so you got to be careful.
You don't love this if you're Elijah. Let's see if you can make it. Nice, okay,
Okay.
no problem.
Had that flag as a backstop, big help, and this is a rough putt.
This is a tester as well. It's gonna just go for it. No, gonna give it a look. It's a beautiful putt.
Love this camera angle.
Yep. Very nice.
Okay, so still only one. Metal able to fight off 2 rough craters and still keep it within 1 hole.
Yeah, they go top route here. I like that with Wario. Not sure if that's, do they play with Wario? But I just love my top route. It's gonna be good. Good lie.
Thank goodness. I mean, that really has been the big difference maker
It really
between all these
has.
holes. So even after they hit their frames, you still have to hold your breath and see how exactly they're going to be hitting this lie. Goes with the low route this
That's
time.
money.
Good lie.
That's a great look. That's a really good look.
Yeah, so it looks like Eli's going to go over the arch here with this 16-mile-per-hour wind heading right at him. Oh, a little bit of an underhit and loses a power shot. Only down to 2 now.
Should kick left. Ooh, yeah, that is
Not
kind of
too
big.
bad.
2 powers for Elijah. The opposite story here in this one. Metal with 4.
Decides to go with a normal shot. See what this ends up.
Should be pretty good.
Oh,
Wow.
baby!
Oh, my gosh.
Man, if you could just have that roll a little bit more. Holy moly. Yeah, shouldn't be too tough of a putt here, but I mean, you just can't overhit it essentially. There
Here
you
we
go.
go. All right, so all Elijah's got to do is just hold on. Metal got to find an opening here.
Yeah, you just gotta treat it like almost every single hole that you
Yes.
played in these past 2 rounds. Just play for even,
Yep.
and you've got it.
You just
Here's
play
some
your
rain,
game.
though.
Rain and no wind again.
Yeah, the RNG has been crazy this round.
I think we've had this combo 3 times. No wind and rain.
Wow. So again, Eli, first one to hit. Let's see where he goes.
A little bit of dirt.
Of
Not the
course.
end of the world.
Could always be worse.
Should be okay.
Yeah, Metal just following suit.
More dirt. This is unreal.
All right, what do you think of this whole location?
It's all right. It's a tough one. Mostly the play is what is that exactly what he's doing. You just kind of want to get it past the hole, backspin it down. But now it's going to be a little bit of a tester.
Yeah, with that rain, I mean, the farther you get, the closer you get to having to do a middle putt. And once again, those are really tough, especially in the rain.
Yeah, the middle putts with sliding greens where they're going to be moving a lot. Very tough.
So Elijah actually does have a chance here if he can get it close enough, since Metal will have to probably do a pretty tough putt. Yeah, great hit.
Yep, that's really good.
Actually, a little bit of rough way and does have to go to middle.
What is this? Okay.
What an interesting
All right.
camera angle there. I had no idea what to expect, but nails the
Me
long
either.
putt.
Alrighty.
All right, not over yet though. Even though he's close, he's still going to take his time because any little mistake can be the difference between still being up 1 and going into hole 16 tied up. Nails it.
Alrighty. All right. On to what, 16? 16. 3 to play. Elijah up 1 in the reset.
Yeah, I believe that this was a hole that Metal won in the last round, so we'll see if he can use what he's learned to get an advantage and maybe get himself back into this game.
Uh-oh.
And
This
we're
could get
down
through
to
the legs,
1
though.
power.
It might bounce. Yeah. Oh, it gets through!
Through off
And
the
it
one
did the
foot.
crater!
Holy crap.
Unbelievable!
Off the 1 foot into the crater.
The craters are unbelievable! And Metal's going to get past with a clean
nice
line. Man.
So this could be a deal breaker for
Yeah,
Elijah.
if he keeps that thwomp up and gets through it, this is huge. And I think he will. Yep.
Between the legs, a beauty.
That's huge. It's back pin, so
Plus -8, dude.
it kind of helps Elijah a little bit. Just because it's a little bit further away for Metal.
Does this go into the plant? No, just in front of it.
Another
Dude.
crater. It's just unbelievable.
Give him a break.
Took out the craters in the last Toasty Tour. They decide to show up at Slice. Unreal.
Still a makeable approach here. I mean, you just got to hope for the RNG to go in your favor.
Yeah, you just want to stick this close.
Gotta
Hope
get
Metal
going.
doesn't make it. It's a tough hole out for Metal.
Yeah, once again, this is where it gets scary. You only have one power shot, so every single time you use it, it's a huge risk. Plus 4.
Nice shot.
Great ball.
Wow, dude.
Great ball.
These players are unbelievable.
All right, now Metal's gonna have to get something fancy here. Just gonna go for it. I'd love to see a little bit more to the left, but then he.
Oh, the hill.
This is huge. It's a big break for Elijah.
Being able to adjust to 2 terrible craters.
Oh, scared me.
And still get in even and up 1 with only 2 holes to play is humongous. In all likelihood, we will be seeing a full 18 here.
Yeah, Elijah could end it right here. 2 to play. If you're Elijah, all you want, 2 birdies.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it's going to be up to Metal to really be the aggressor and go for some big plays.
Perfect. Dirt again.
My goodness
But-
gracious.
You're happy. That's a perfect spot for Elijah.
Yeah, see, if he's trying to do a similar situation to the last round where he was able to get in that perfect position of the womp.
Wow, is he going to knock it down for Elijah?
Ooh, so the crater happens. And only a plus -2 though.
This makes it a lot more comfortable for Elijah. I'm not sure if the thwomp was going to be in his way. Don't think so. But still, visually, it's definitely helps. Tough pin. Very, very tough pin. Good slice.
Pretty solid shot.
Yeah, that's
here.
a good shot. That's
And now
good.
plus -8. This is for Metal's tournament.
Yeah, this is huge.
You gotta have to hope for good RNG, and then of course once you see what the number is, make a good call on how you're gonna go for the spin. But you're just going to need to knock it down and keep it even. Only a -2.
Go ball. Oh, wow. This is a really... Okay, it's kind of flat.
All right, chips win
All right.
chips.
Chips
so
win chips, baby.
Let's see if he can nail this and bring us to a deciding hole.
You got to think this is for his tournament life.
Nice shot. Chip
Nails
Bang!
it,
It's gonna
nails it,
fall.
nails it.
miss and lose.
Can't expect anything less.
Huge putt for Elijah. You know the nerves are firing.
Yeah, not a tough putt from the looks of it, but even the smallest fidget can be the difference between making and missing.
Just want to be very firm with this. Yes, it's going to fall. Here we go.
All right, this is what you
Dormy.
love to see. Dormy on hole 18.
On Bowser 18 with the center pin, no wind.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Here
There's
we
no way.
go.
There's no way.
Now the question is, will Metal go for the dunk?
We know who Metal is as a player. Of course he's going to go for it. The fact that the elements have conspired to make this possible is incredible.
Or can Elijah walk it off with a hole-in-one on the reset bracket? The ball is up,
Oh.
and it's going to be a birdie. All the pressure on Metal Yoshi to make a hole-in-one. And he's going to look at every possible look here. Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It might be a little, it might be it. No!
Just off the frame.
And this should do it. Elijah,
man, oh,
a
man.
flat putt. Metal, gotta sink it. It's gonna be
He did it too
Elijah.
quick. I think that
Elijah, your slice 2026 champion. Toadstool Tour. Let's go, Elijah. Elijah is happy.
I believe that is his first Slice championship, is it not?
It is Elijah taking home his first crown. Congrats, Elijah.
You got to give him all the props. Coming back from a round loss against Metal in that first round and being able to stick with it and stick with a one-hole lead through the majority of that game. So
Unbelievable.
impressive.
What a run for Metal. What a tournament. What a good one. We had Big Nick in third place. What a run for Big Nick. What a tournament.
Yeah,
I
big
think
shout out to all the players that were able to make it out here, including players making their first Slice like Metal and HTCP.
Oh,
Golfers
yeah.
on the server that we've known for quite a while. Being able to see them in person and play against them in LAN was a huge honor. And I mean, just a great day of golf here at Slice 2026.
I agree. I agree. What a fun one. We will be back tomorrow to finish off our baseball. Catch us tomorrow.
Thank you for watching.
And I'm out. See you later.